Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to Ni no Kuni 2 here on the KwingsLetsPlays channel. And Roland has a full set of hair. That's kind of amazing.
I know, for his age.
Well, I mean, he's much younger now. He says, wow, I'm in my 20s magically. Wish that would happen to me. Get transported and be in my 20s again.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, I wish I could go to a fantasy world and be like 20 years younger.
Well, there's a lot of animes that actually do that. They transport people to fantasy realms from the real world, and then they become like totally awesome OP characters in this new world where they were just like NPCs in the real world. I think that's kind of cool.
There.
Hello there. Well now, you didn't look like sky pirates. Thank goodness. would be interested in making a little purchase, perhaps. I have some lovely fresh herbs in stock. And you there watching this video, like, comment, and subscribe. What's a merchant doing all the way out here? It's a cat!
Using horrible sales tactics.
Well, it's quite a story, actually. You want to listen? You see, I was based in Ding Dong Dell, but there was a little political trouble over that way, and now, well, the mice are in control. Bit of a spell.
Oops.
I didn't much like the look of how things were going, so I made good my escape while I still could. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're from Ding Dong Dell, you say? I am too. Indeed. Wait just a minute. King Evan, you're alive. What?
Da-da-da.
Everybody on Leafbook was saying you'd been killed, so I just assumed the rumors must be true.
Right, the news is always accurate.
No, actually, I survived, just... What's a Leafbook? Is this some kind of magic you guys have or something? Evan knows everything. I'm afraid I haven't the foggiest idea. Never mind.
But you know everything, Evan.
You lied! Oh, you never heard of a Leafbook? Well, it's the greatest place to find the latest news and gossip from all over the world. It's like a tabloid magazine.
Yeah.
And the device for accessing it is the hottest new product from the technological wizards over at Broadleaf. Broadleaf. Bleh.
CNN.
Sorry, I just listened to me launching into my sales, Pepper. Peta. You have to forgive me,
Peta.
or our habits die hard and all that. So there's some kind of device we can use to get the latest information from all over the world? Sounds pretty useful.
Yeah, it's called a television.
Mobile phone! Do you have any of these things for sale? How much are you asking for Google? I mean, a smartphone.
You know the price for a TV? Your soul.
Oh, they're like 1 million something.
Sorry.
I missed that. Although, you suppose you just have to been, tough time, Your Majesty. A nice discount might just be the thing to cheer you up. Let's say now, absolutely nothing. It's gonna come in awfully handy, and well, it's the least I can do under the circumstances. That's a loyal subject right there.
Yep.
Really? Are you sure? I've never been more sure of anything in my life. Glad to be of service. Ha ha ha. Meow.
That was a really awesome discount.
It was free. You can't beat that.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'll take extra... What in the world just happened? I'm sure I accidentally pressed a button. With the purchase or two, I would certainly not say no to. So he's basically saying that if we buy stuff from him, we'll call it even.
And remember, you're my #1 customer.
Yep, Leafbook. To access it, simply open the main menu and select Library. You'll be able to access a treasure trove of thoughts, opinions... Yeah, it's basically a tabloid magazine.
But yeah, if Evan really was the king though, and he was older, he could probably demand his subjects give him whatever they had.
Give me tribute, or off with your head.
I thought a lot of kings just did that. Like they had a vineyard they wanted, they'd just take it.
Probably, I don't know. All right, I want to get out of this creepy place. It reminds me of like one of those old Lord of the Rings movies.
But I guess if Evan wanted to be a good king, he probably wouldn't just take stuff from people.
Do you remember those tense Lord of the Rings animated movies? That's what this music reminds me of.
And the environment and everything.
Yeah.
Where there's a whip, there's a way. Okay,
Yeah, kind
that
of.
was the song.
That was dark. But that's what the song was. You know, we're gonna buy some stuff.
It was, and we watched that as kids.
We watched a lot of stuff as kids.
I know.
All right, let's see if we can get some health items. He has no weapons, really. So health items come in handy, as people know in RPGs. So old cloaks, no. Sleep Be Gone. What's that?
I was just remembering.
MP Restoring.
I used to sing that song for fun when I was a little kid.
You used to do a lot of disturbing stuff for fun. So we have 500 gold. That's how much money we have. So let's buy a couple of these fresh baked breads. Yeah. And we'll get some of this stuff because it restores HP. Or health points for people that don't know RPGs.
You know how lucky Evan is that Roland just happened to come by?
Well, I mean, he did get transported. Recently, like I said, a lot of these animes, like 2017 through 2018, it's all about, and even 2016 at the end of it, it's all about, like, characters being brought into fantasy or video game worlds. Whether or not they were killed in the process, like Roland kind of was. I mean, he wasn't going to survive that nuke.
Yeah, that's right.
Or they just go to sleep and they magically wake up in the world.
He was like either at death's door or he had already died.
No, he was still groaning. I mean, he was alive, kind of.
He probably wouldn't have made it that far, though, because there weren't a lot of doctors around right there on the bridge.
Well, I mean, he was technically at ground zero, and his car did, like, flip him out, you know?
Yeah.
And crushed him.
When I first saw that, I didn't even know that was New York. Like, I didn't even...
It might not be New York. It might be, like, yes, level up. Are
you sure it wasn't somewhere... It wasn't somewhere in Japan, right? It didn't look like Japan.
I've never heard of a summit, like a president in Japan going to a summit. That's something like...
Oh, yeah, that would be like the U.S.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
But, yeah, so it's very... I mean, it's interesting.
Roland, look! It's a leaf! I don't know. What is it? Oh, what is that? Ah. It's a propelled clover. They only grow here in the canyon. This leaf spins, you see, and they give off ever such a little slight breeze. This is hardly the time for botany lesson, though. Yeah, I agree to that. But he's a kid. But I've only ever seen them in books before.
He's trying to distract himself from what's happened, I think.
Probably. Oh, sorry. Of course. We must get going, right?
Oh, he's never seen the real world.
No. Well,
that's the second thing he's never seen in real life.
He's like, you know, a princess or something. Prop-leafed clover is spinning. Okay.
I am not a princess. I'm a prince. Oh, I bet you can use it to... Oh, it's not letting you. I was gonna say you could use it to jump up there.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so not a lot of enemies around.
But it's almost like fate brought Roland here because Evan needed him.
Mm-hmm. He could have summoned him without him realizing it, but, you know, because of his loss of his dad.
It did feel like, well, not to get weird, but it did feel like the two towers were, it felt like you could see them.
I was getting kind of creeped out when I saw the nuke go off. I was like, oh. But, yeah. That was kind of scary. Because we don't live too far away from New York City, so it's kind of like, ah, you know?
Well, I mean, it's hard to know, like, not that many cities look that nice, like, with all the buildings and stuff. A lot of cities you go to have a lot of factories that are low to the ground, and then you only have a few nice, really tall buildings. But that city that was, you know, that he was going to had a lot of really tall buildings.
Oh, yep. But let's focus on the canyon. I don't want to have, like, any more tingles up my spine.
Yeah, it won't cause you to have problems.
That did kind of hit a little close to home. I was just like, whoa, my city.
I'm going to go with it's an Elseworlds place.
Probably, yeah.
That's going to make me feel better. I can't think about the other option.
Nope. Other option denied. Oh, definitely don't want to fight that guy. He looks tough. Maybe there's a way to get around him. Because remember, Roland and Evan here aren't very strong yet. And I don't even know a good place to go to grind, or if even I need to go grinding. But RPGs, it's always important to overlevel. I am stressing this right now. Especially for a game I haven't played. Once I find a grinding place that isn't going to affect the story, I'm going for it.
Find your grinding sweet spot there.
Well, it's always good to be at least 10 or 15 levels above whatever level you're going into.
Good advice, Kirito.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Although the combat in this one, especially now that I got evading down a little bit better, it's not bad. I mean, as long as you come across new weapons and armor and stuff like that. But yeah, we haven't really found any new armor just yet. Cannon time! Okay, that guy's moving around too much. Stop moving around.
You're fighting some weird green.
I know, tell me about it. I'm hardly doing any damage to it either.
I think that's another phenomena, but it's not on your side.
It's kind of creepy.
It's like an earth spirit or oh, it was.
It was. And it kind of is not anymore. It's gone. Bye-bye.
Okay, it's having an exclamation mark. Oh.
It's just that prop leaf thing again.
So it doesn't spin so you can go up there? Maybe you can make it spin later.
I don't know. It's possible. Well, I mean, how else are you going to get up to these different treasure chests? I mean, unless Roland develops like a Super Mario jump. Boing! Not seeing that.
Yeah, he's so cool and collected right now. It's like he must have been a great leader wherever he was from.
Yeah, if I ever get teleported to a fantasy realm, chances are I'm going to be panicking.
If I was Roland or Evan right now, I would just be like crying in a corner like,
yep.
My kingdom!
It's all gone.
They're like so together. They're so boss.
Oh, Evan just leveled up. There you go, Evan. Keep it up, buddy. Uh-oh. We don't want to die again with Roland because I was just sad. Okay, you know what? You frolic somewhere else.
Roland and Evan, Roland and Evan are goals. Like,
okay, see, I get hit again so hard that I just bounce, like bounce. Maybe that's like some kind of problem that they need to patch or something. Usually when you get hit, you fall down. You don't go boing, boing, and then fall.
I have to say, though, the girl in the story, I mean, I know she gave her life and stuff, but it's like...
She was pretty hardcore.
She was so cool. It's like, she was cooler than Wonder Woman. Like, and Wonder Woman is cool, but she was so awesome.
All right, so we're going the right way, I think. All right, let's see if we can't heal our friends here because they're kind of hurt. So this is why we ended up buying, like, HP stuff. Every RPG, you can go into the menu and heal your party. It's just like a staple.
Okay.
So,
thank you.
Yep. Remember that when you play an RPG sometime.
One day. One of these days, Kwing. I'll try to get through an RPG on my own.
Dangerous Blade Buster.
I've attempted it a couple times. It hasn't happened yet.
Yeah. Also, when you go to a world map, you can always save on a world map.
Okay, gotcha.
In dungeons, which I guess this counts as dungeons, like giving us full control of the character like this, you can only save at save stones. Alright, so we saved. And now we're moving on to... up? Ah, darn. No way up. But we need to get up there. Yeah, I'm well aware of that. That's why I said darn!
Piggy, piggy, piggy.
What is it?
Higgity, piggity!
What's wrong with the Higgies? I think he wants us to follow him. Yeah, and he looks pretty serious about it too. Guess we'd better go see what he has to show us. Higgy, Higgy, Higgy.
You can do the
Serious
Higgy voice if you want.
Higgy, Higgy, Higgy. Raw. No, just it doesn't work for something like that. It looks like a sock puppet, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Like a thing of flour, like the old school flour sacks. Is there something there? Not seeing anything there. Oh, there's more of them. They're multiplying.
It does look like a sack of flour with a tie over it.
What are you guys doing? Oh! Hello there. Another Pikmin.
And this sounds like Pikmin music.
So, what? What? So that's what it wanted? Were you stuck in that hole, little friend? I couldn't. That was too dyslexic for me. Too
no,
backwards.
it's okay. This took me back. I was taken aback by this.
No, I meant the text layout.
Higgity piggity poo! Yeah.
Oh, Roland's not saying higgity.
Higgledy.
Oh.
For me? Really?
No, that's not what I said. Higgledy piggledy.
He's bowing down. You got an important item.
Oh, he's
an old twig.
He's giving it to the king.
What did he give you?
A stick.
A stick.
Oh.
Isn't it a nice stick? Lucky you. No.
Hig pig eagle.
What? English! Looks like there's something else he wants to show us. Okay.
Higgledy
No. Gosh, that was... Goodness, what just happened? You learned Wind Whipper spell? Wind Whipper! Hee-hee! Did something just happen? Yes. I know this feeling. I think he just gave me a new spell. It spoke, you don't...
Oh, sorry.
I'd say he's telling us to use that magic on that plant there. Let me do that face palm for you. Bam!
Ah!
Then let's give it a try.
I won't do the thing where I pretend to, like, clap.
Yeah,
because people get really mad. They're like, oh, I can't believe...
Okay, Amber, that answers your question. That's how you get up there. Goodness, you Higgies really are talented. So that little guy can control the wind, huh? Looks like we might be able to use this thing now.
It does look like you're holding a wand and not a stick.
It's a stick. And that's why Roland's like, you have a stick.
Roland's voice is so cool.
Yeah, I like the actor. Alright, so we got some type of boots.
It's like not extremely deep, but it's just like comforting, like...
I heard his voice in Japanese. It's really cool.
Really?
Yeah, it doesn't sound dad-like at all.
Oh, really?
Sounds like your typical anime hero, yep.
Oh, wow. So his voice sounds even, like, more dramatic in Japanese.
And the little boy sounds like, probably a woman.
Oh, well, I really like Roland's voice in the English version.
I'm curious to see who the voice actor is, but I think they haven't released that information yet.
I really like Roland's voice in this because it's comforting.
Yep.
I would trust Roland with my kid that I don't even have.
Alright, now we're starting to get a little bit stronger. I'm noticing we're doing a little bit more damage than we did before. So, I mean, fighting all these enemies is helping, but at the same time, you really have to switch back and forth between melee attacks and range attacks. So, how I'm doing well, what I'm personally noticing is I'm using the sword, then I'm stepping back and trying to do the gun as a combo, which helps a little bit.
I have a question, though. Why did that guy recognize the king, even though the king had never... Evan had never been out of the castle?
The father probably showed the son a couple times, like in the court. That was like a merchant. Merchants are usually inside castle courts.
Would he be really recognizable as he's the only half-human, lion there is?
He looks like a human right now. I guarantee you when he grows up, he's going to look like a lion.
Oh.
Look at his tail. That's not the tail of a cat. That's the tail of a lion.
So he may look timid now, but he's going to be, like, really strong when he grows up then.
Yeah. Yep. I just hope it doesn't take the whole game for him to... I mean, I'd kind of like to see him age, but I want to play the game as him as a little kid. I don't like when things do time skips unless it's the end of a series. Because time skips, they get kind of confusing sometimes.
Yeah.
Alright, so jumping works. Yes! Stronger than before. Go Roland. Hero at the core.
Go Roland.
Thank you for reading my mind. Alright, so Roland leveled up, and we're still here in the canyon. No idea where we're going, to be honest.
This canyon is, like, not very exciting to look at. I mean, it's cool.
Massive.
It's massive, but it's like, oh, no trees, no grass.
Well, what do you expect? It's a canyon.
You're in the wilderness, and then hopefully you'll get through to some lush, nice place after this, maybe.
I'm sure there's all kinds of different locales in this game. Okay.
Well, it makes sense that you have to go through the wilderness because, like, if you were going through regular places with grass and towns, people would probably find you and, like...
Well, it's not like every kingdom is going to be loyal to Ding Dong Dell, though.
Oh.
But I have a feeling that Mousinger guy, he's probably going to try to attack the world. I don't think that's the last we ever saw of him.
Well...
I'm just, you know, putting it out there. No idea, but it could be. Okay, so let's grab this. Ow! That was uncalled for.
I feel like the lion looks like the most regal of all the animals, because...
Well, he's a king.
It's got the mane and everything.
Yeah, he's a king.
Lions are... I can't really think of another animal that would fit that profile.
Maybe a panther. No.
Maybe, yeah, panther.
Panther's king-like.
In some countries, yeah, panthers or even tigers in some places are like the king of the jungle. But
Here goes nothing.
I would say lions are mostly. It feels like cats in general seem to be kingly, but
They're very royal. Although Zelda's a royal pain.
yeah.
Putting it out there. We actually have her in the basement so we can focus on playing as much of this game as we can. So we finally finished Sword Art Online, which was super happy about that. Although, as promised, when there is DLC for the next story arc, we will look at it. But I have a feeling that since there's really no, even though, you know, it's the 15th of March right now, I looked at the list of games coming out in April. It is barren. Like, March has all the really interesting games to kind of tide people over in the month of April. But
Yeah.
there's no big releases. It's all indie titles in April. All of them.
Oh my gosh, I just remembered I have that thing I have to do in April. Or in May.
Yep.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to get it.
May has some cool games. There's the Street Fighter stuff, and there's some Switch games.
No, I mean I love how the like style and the drawing style of the environments looks. I just feel so bad for Roland, and you just get this feeling like they're walking around aimlessly in the desert. It's like, which is probably what they're going for. But
Yeah, that's the mood of the, you know, the story right now. It kind of makes
Yeah.
sense that they'd be wandering in the desert. But here's what I don't get. Nintendo's not releasing that Tropical Freeze thing, which is a report of the Wii U game, like, which was really good. Amber and I did cover it in the past. But why not release it in April when there's no games? Like, Nintendo would actually do really well right in the course of spring break. There's nothing in April.
I feel like, well, I don't know if I'm allowed to have opinions on things, but I feel like, you know how they stopped releasing stuff in December because they didn't want YouTubers to make as much money like some people did? I feel like they kind of shot themselves in the foot because that didn't just help YouTubers, it helped the game industry too. And with the economy, like, for the last, like, 8-9 years or whatever, decade being so bad, it's just so many game developers have gone down. It's just, I think, like, just because some people make too much money doesn't mean other people won't make, you know, some money. Like, everyone, it all trickles down. That's all I have to say.
Okay. I gotta focus on this troll thing. He looks like a really fancy version of a Warcraft orc.
Yeah.
And apparently he likes to spin around and hit people. Okay, Roland, you gotta survive this, man. Alright. We need to heal badly. Okay, here we go. Yes, we can heal in battle. Awesome. So, there we go, Roland. This will take the sting off things. There you go. Roland's good to go. Haha. Alright, I love the combat in this game, especially I can freeze time at any time and heal myself. Okay, he's trying to do a He-Man pose. That can't be good.
This is some of the best orchestra music I have heard in a long time.
Oh yeah, it's incredible. And what I like about this game is you have the orchestral pieces all the time, whereas in Breath of the Wild,
I know.
which was the game of the year and it was amazing, you had select orchestrated tracks. It just really adds to the emotion of the game. Like, I mean, I'm just like on the edge of my seat literally right now. I'm like trying to get as far into the screen as possible because this is incredible.
You
know?
That's the word for the game. It's incredible.
Yeah. Like I said, it's like playing a animated version of any of your favorite, like, Howl's Moving Castle style anime films, but playing it.
Yep.
It's got the character personality, it's got the exciting music, the exciting story, and in terms of the video game, you know, it's just a fantastic RPG, because I really like how the dungeons are laid out. This exploring like this, you know, it's completely different than some of the other games. Like, I can actually choose whether or not I'm going to fight people.
You ready for this?
You know?
Yeah. Oh man, I saw your reviewer side come out right there.
A little bit. Well, I mean, it reminds me a little bit about Tales of Symphonia, which was also, if I'm not mistaken, a Namco game way back in the day. Pretty sure Tales is Namco, because they also have that ability of free control, like during battles and stuff like that.
When we were playing this game, you know, when we started playing it, I just couldn't believe the, you know, just the story, the music, just like how dramatic it was. Like I'm getting like I literally got tingles at certain parts in the story where my whole body is just like tingling because I'm just like, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen next? Like, so I can't even believe this game is real in some way because it's like so many people, play so many games for so long and then it's just like, whoa, I didn't even know they could make a game like this. I thought it wasn't possible because, you know, most people say, oh, well, there's no budget to do this or that, but then this game happened, so it's like, okay, apparently they did it here.
What in the world is that?
I don't know how to describe what I'm saying, but it's just, yeah, it's got a lot of amazing things in it. It would be the kind of game that would get you back into reviewing if you had to.
Oh yeah, if I could. All right, so let's
It'd be like
see.
a labor of love, though, because reviews don't...
Ooh, we have a new gun. Oh yeah, let's try that. I feel more powerful already. And of course, using this wind spell is good because then we can find like other treasure chests, we can pick up other items. Whoa! There we go, treasure chest. I was just talking about you. No idea what we just got.
I still think Roland looked cool with the suit and tie, but he looks good with this.
Well, he
too.
stood out though. I mean, he's trying to blend in. I mean,
yeah, you're right, because otherwise he would not. Wait, is everyone a cat person in this world, or is he the only... Oh no, the other person
I'm sure there's different animals. We know there's mice.
Nella was a human.
Humanoid.
That's why they would have been good together.
Huh? Do you hear that? Nope. Don't hear anything.
This doesn't look good.
What are they?
What in the world? Pirates!
Oh,
Oh, I did not see that coming. I get to be a pirate. Ah, ye brave indeed to come, ye wandering into these parts uninvited. That or ye never heard of the sky pirates. Sorry, we're not from around here.
Excuse me?
We have very important business beyond the valley. You simply must let us pass. Pass. Oh, you must indeed. I tell you what, simply must be boy. String up all them Cummins a spying out on our secret base. Aye, me honored colleague may be right. Ye contrived rule number 7, section D of the pirate code. And the punishment of such heinous crime is death. But we're not aviators, we walked here.
yep.
Yep, good job,
That's
Roland.
true.
Yes, we walked. Spare us your clever words, mister. Will you not stand here and listen to ye whittle your way out of it? Aye, pirate and busy work. Less talking, more dying. Ha 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 ha.
'Twas nice to make your acquaintance.
Ooh, new character? Okay, she's cool.
She looks scary.
Mistress Tani!
What are you doing? Taking the law into your own hands, eh? The boss will love that. You were all set to play judge, jury, and executioner, then drag their bodies back to claim the reward, weren't you? Go on, I dare you to deny it.
Well now, I never... That is, we...
I thought as much, but what happens to them isn't your decision. It's Batu's. Now take them back to base before I tell him you've forgotten who's in charge.
Yes, miss.
What should we do?
We'll wait for an opening and run.
Whoa, Roland's so cool.
All right, you two, take this lot back to base. I'm going to scout around a bit more. The Wyverns are on the prowl again. Don't worry, the boss is a reasonable man. Most of the time. How could he not be? He's my dad. What?
Is that their opening to run?
I have no idea.
She just saved their lives.
Sky Pirates Base. Looks like something out of Zelda.
Looks like How to Train Your Dragon. No. Maybe.
This way, ye dogs, ye. Wait, why would he say this way, ye dogs, ye?
I have no idea.
That doesn't make
I'm
any
trying,
sense.
but I don't seem to get. So stop trying. They're watching you. What?
Oh my gosh.
Not all bad if we're lucky. His daughter seems to be reasonable.
The daughter seems to be reasonable, okay. So this... Oh.
This is their base.
Oh yeah, that's heaven. This is their base, okay. It's bigger than I thought it would be.
Oi.
Oi! Make one false move here, me hearties, and you'll be run through quicker than you can spit. Har.
That's comforting.
Yeah, that's great. This guy, he's a poet.
They seem reasonable.
I don't know about that.
Well, what do you think they're gonna do with us, Roland? We've done nothing wrong, which means we just have to. Roland, where'd you
Roland,
go?
where are you going? What just happened?
Oh my gosh.
He went away. Roland, come back.
Roland!
Deserter.
Oh my gosh! So which one is he? Batu, I mean. Not sure. The one with the beard, perhaps. Beard people are always in charge.
So these are our trespassers, eh? Aye. I've got to report in. Where's the boss when you need him? I don't know.
I'm thankful
Can't tell
for
who's
the
talking who.
I'm glad for the black outline around the text.
Oi, matey. What? I says I.
No beard.
So, what do we have here?
Okay, he sounds cool.
He doesn't even have a beard and he's in charge.
Well now,
Ye must be the trespassers loitering suspiciously in my canyon. With good reason, please hear us out. We only went to visit the king's cradle. We won't cause any trouble, I promise. Ye caused trouble the second ye set foot on the Sky Pirate's turf, lad. 'Tis a violation of the code. Not that, one that carries the penalty o' death. O' death. Okay. No exception. Ye be dashed on the rocks at the bottom of the canyon. Just like all the rest, the code must be obeyed. And the Karen crows must be fed.
Yeah.
That's...
Carrion crows.
What? What? Can't you... Hey, you might want to reconsider. This is the King Evan of Ding Dong Dell. What do you propose will happen if you execute a royal, Roland playing smart.
Yep.
Oh, ye weary one to jest in the face of death, matey. Ha 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 ha. We're not so backward that we ain't heard of the young prince taking the throne. Okay, so they know that the prince is there. But we're not so soft in the head as to believe he'd come trespassing all the way here.
Traipsing, yeah.
Whatever. There was a coup.
Boss.
Begging your pardon, boss, but the news on the wind, such devilry might just be scrap of truth in this here tall sounding tale.
Aye.
Is that so?
It's okay. All the characters are guys, so you have to do all the
Yeah, I know.
reading.
All the more reason to sling him off the cliff and be done with it.
No.
Whoever's in charge down in Ding Dong Dell's sure to be pleased at Punch as things tidying can't do harm.
Yeah. Gah.
Too much.
I'll say the short things you can.
Oi.
Boss, it's Tawny.
Uh-oh.
The Wervins have taken her hostage. Arr.
Oh, no.
They said they'd let her live, blah, 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 if you promise to take up your sticks and never come back.
snakes alive!
Okay, that's good. That's fine. Pick on a mere slip of a girl, would they? Gar.
But you're about to kill a little boy.
Yeah, I know, that hypocrite. But if we desert this base, we'll be sitting ducks for any of all of us to choose to come at us. The lousy lizards will slaughter every last man. Oh, there's lizards, apparently. It won't do. She may be my only daughter, but the needs of one can't outweigh the... I hate that. Outweigh the many.
Wow.
But
What? She's
She's blood of my blood, what she is. In the boot, we're on the other foot. I know she'd do the same. I don't think so.
Oi.
Boss.
Now listen here.
Hold your tongue, I've made me decision.
Excuse me.
Wait, you just can't leave her to die. What that now? If none of you are willing to go, I will. I will rescue her. Please, Chief Batu, you have to let us try. Tawny saved our lives. Sort of.
Yeah, for 2 seconds.
We are honor bound to repay that debt. It'd be that debt, not be that. Something tells me that I ain't, all you're after, though, laddie. Aye, they're going out of the way, boss. You take it from me. We won't run away. You have my word, as you have my word. That doesn't make any sense. Just what are you plotting, laddie? I don't have time for none of your trickery. It's not trickery, I swear, but I have to live. I have to become king again. I have to build a country where everyone can be happy. Yeah, you had your chance at being king, lad, and you made a right pig's ear out of it. Run away up here with your tail between your legs, did ye not? This blighted lands with rife and misery of war, no one's building happy realm around here anytime soon. Especially not some lively little, child. Whatever.
Then I'll put an end to war and misery.
Lily
I'll
liver
unite all the
child.
kingdoms in peace.
What's that now? Not just a king indeed, but the king of the whole blessed world, eh, lad?
If that's what it takes, I have to try. And I can't stop trying until everyone is able to live happily ever after. So I can't let it all end here. I just can't.
Silence, ye mangy curs! You were saying, lad?
If I can't repay my debt to Tanny, I don't deserve to be king. I don't deserve to live. So kill us if you must. But at least give us a chance to save her first. And if we do, grant us safe passage to the king's cradle.
So that's your game, eh?
Yes.
All right, sunshine. You've got yourself a deal.
Whoa,
That was very interesting.
that was pretty brave.
I get to butcher Batu's voice more, probably.
Awesome.
No.
All right.
Oh, so do you guys have any idea where they might have taken her?
Aye.
Aye, the Werven's Den. 'Tis a great cave west o' here. A veritable nest of vicious vipers. Before ye take off, we have a little shop here at the base where you can stock up on supplies if need be. Okay, he's friendlier now, kind of.
Yeah.
All right, we have to hurry, Roland. She may not have much time. Agreed. I'm talking to myself, but Amber's right next to me.
I can do one of the pirates. Aye, matey!
Might have to do that. Oh my gosh. But anyway, guys and gals, not seeing a save point, but we're going to end it here. Whew. Thanks so much for watching this almost 40-minute episode. We hope you guys had a lot of fun. Join us next time as we look for Princess Tawny from the Wervens. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And tell us what you think about this game in the comment section below. We'll see you guys later with more of Ni no Kuni 2 here on Kwings Let's Plays. God bless and happy gaming.
See ya!